So the last video I shared with you reasons why you should quarantine your fish, and I've broken it down as to the fact that quarantining your fish can mean life and death for the rest of your fish stock. However, there are situations that do occur in which quarantine your fish is like impossible, as I said the last time, because you do not have the space, the money, nor the time to do so. Quarantine your fish can be, skipped if certain conditions exist. One, there are no decorations in your aquarium or pond, right? And I'll explain the reason why in a short bit. Two, all fish that are being added to your aquarium are new fish to the aquarium, and there are no pre-existing fish within the aquarium. And three, the fish that you have actually purchased, the new fish that you have actually purchased, have been purchased from a dealer that you are familiar with, and you can be assured that these fish are actually safe. And probably you might even push it forward. If you are knowledgeable of fish disease or illness, right, and you go to the pet shop and you see some amount of fish, if you do have the time, you could, over a period of days or probably weeks, observe some fish, because some fish are hard sellers. Some fish doesn't sell that easy, and for those fish that are hard sellers, probably you could do this. You pass the pet shop probably for 2 weeks. You look at the fish to see the quality of the fish, if it has declined, if it has improved, or if it remains the same. Good. Based on this, you can choose whether or not the fish is healthy or not wants to make purchase. Going back to the first, decorations, none. You see, when you purchase your fish, you must be mindful that parasitic bacteria, parasitic agents might be on that fish. And whilst that fish might live a few weeks in the aquarium or pond, the parasite might end up replicate itself or reproduce, having young within the aquarium or pond, which will require deep cleaning. And you not knowing, you take out the dead fish, and you actually throw it away, wash out the container slightly, and get more water, buy a next fish. So you'll find yourself just purchasing fish over and over and over again, not knowing why the fish have actually died. And the primary reason would be that the first fish that you bought had parasites. Some of that parasite, for example ick, remains on the filter system, on the plants, right, on the decoration. And as soon as you place new fish in it, it just take over that new fish, right? That's practical one of the reasons. Number two, I explain number two, that if you actually purchase some fish, and all the fish that is going into that aquarium, which is a new aquarium, are from the same place, the same dealer, you wouldn't really need to quarantine that set of fish, because there's no way in which that fish will be infected on another set of fish, because all of them are from the same place. Now, if those fish actually have illnesses, then now you can take steps to actually treat those illnesses altogether, because the rule of thumb is that if you have a sick fish and you identify that that fish is sick, you should remove that fish, treat that fish, and return the fish to the aquarium if possible. Rule of thumb in fish keeping, that you never try to treat an entire tank for an illness unless the entire tank is sick, because the system of the fish might end up giving problems later on, in that it might find it really difficult to fight other pollutants, or should I say parasitic agents, due to the immobilization of the body functions or the body immune system by medication in it you have actually given earlier on. I don't know if I explained that properly, but that's something that you should look at, right? And the fact of the matter is that fish keeping is a risky hobby, right? You purchase a 500 US dollar fish today, tomorrow, because of carelessness, or just oversight, that fish dies, you lose your money, and that's just it, right? uh this is really here for fish keeping Jamaica, looking at quarantine. Probably I might have to have a part 3 where I look at how this disease actually um enters into the fish, and how you can manage it. Stay tuned for that video. Do have a good day. Rally here. Bye bye.